Welcome to the tutorial video on how to register for the 2018 State Leadership Conference. In this tutorial, we will review the timeline for the State Leadership Conference registration and go over the specifics on how to register students, advisors, and other guests. The timeline for the 2018 State Leadership Conference is as follows. All advisors will receive their login to the registration website on January 31st. The registration website will open on February 1st. Registrations must be submitted by midnight on February 23rd. At 12:01 a.m. on February 24th, late registration opens with $20 fee per person. Changes to already existing and submitted registrations may happen during this time as well for no additional fee. Registration closes at midnight on March 2nd. Payment for the State Leadership Conference must be received by the state office by March 30th. All registration for the 2018 State Leadership Conference will happen on the registration website. You can find the site at www.registermychapter.com/FCCLA/CO. On the website, to log in, you will click the registration button and enter the login information that has been emailed to you as a chapter advisor. Note, this is the same login for the National FCCLA portal. Your first page will be a verification page. On this page, please verify that the name is correct of you as the advisor and enter a t-shirt size. New this year is that every attendee except for banquet guests will receive a t-shirt as part of their registration. You will select a size for you as an advisor. Also review all of the other information as cell phone, chapter name, and address to assure that it is correct. You will check whether you will be paying by check, PO, or credit card. Note that if you are paying by credit card, a 4% convenience fee will be automatically added to your bill. You have 3 statements this year that are new. The first statement that verifies that all of your competitors meet both state and national guidelines for that event. You will check yes or no. Keep in mind if you choose no for any of the following 3 questions, follow-up information will be needed by the state office. The second question is that all attendees have been given permission by themselves or parents or guardians to have their photos taken at conference and used by Colorado FCCLA. The last question verifies that you, the chapter advisor, will have the code of conducts and multiple release forms of all conference attendees on you, on your person, at all times during the state conference. Once you hit next and save, it'll take you to the landing screen. From this screen, you can click your chapter name to go back to the previous screen to re-enter or edit any information. Also from this screen, you can register every member attending the conference that you'd like. To add students, you will click the Add Student button. On this page, you can enter the first name and last name of every student, but the easiest way is to leave all search fields blank and hit the search button, which will bring up all students that you have affiliated. Please note that affiliation must be submitted before any names will show up on this screen. You can choose one or all of the students that you are choosing to register by selecting the participant type for each person, choosing whether or not they will volunteer outside of their competitive event, choosing their t-shirt size. Again, all registered attendees will receive a conference t-shirt as a part of the conference cost. Before you go on to the next screen, choose all of your students that you would like to attend for this conference. Then click Next. It'll start in alphabetical order by the last name of your student to register each student. It'll do it one at a time. So for this tutorial, we're just choosing one student. So for this student, we have this information. Please note that the special needs field must be completed if the student has an IEP 504 or any other needs that require the state office to make accommodations for their competitive event. After you click the Next button, you can select additional items for that student. If the student is a graduating senior, you can purchase Alumni and Associates membership for $5 from this screen. If you wish not to purchase anything, please click Next. On this screen, you will choose the competitive event for the student by selecting and clicking the box of the appropriate event. If the event has a team and will be on a team with another student, make sure you have the correct team number for each competitor. You will choose a chicken option, a vegetarian option, or a gluten-free or dairy-free option for the student. The last page for each student is a review of the information. Please make sure that all information is correct before you go on to either finish the participant and enter more, or finish entering information for all students. Once you are done, hit the Finish Participant, and it will take you to the next participant that you registered, or to the home screen once you are done entering all the appropriate information. You will next need to add all of the chapter advisors attending this conference by clicking the Add Advisor button. You will go through all of the same screens you did as a student, except for the competitive event selection. Once you are done adding all of the advisors who are attending, you can add other names, such as chaperone or banquet guest names. Once you have entered all of the names of those attending from your chapter, you will hit the Finished Registration button. Once you hit the Finished Registration button, this screen will pop up showing you your invoice for the 2018 State Leadership Conference. Please make sure that you review this information to make sure that it is correct. Also on this screen is the process for making hotel reservations. This invoice will also be emailed to the invoice you entered on the verification screen. If you have any questions or comments or concerns during your registration, please email the state office or feel free to give the state office a call. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and we look forward to seeing you at the 2018 State Leadership Conference.